welcome back to my channel. We are starting this one in a downward dog position. So find your downward dog on your mat. I like my hands in shoulder distance, and for our first down dog, I'm going to have my feet apart, very wide, wider than my hips. We're going to start to bend one knee at a time. Good. Bending the knees, dropping it down to your tabletop position, and then pushing back, child's pose. So it's a little bit of a wide-legged child's pose. Okay, you can untuck the toes for now, and we're gonna plant our forehead down on the mat so we can just find a little bit of stillness, connect with our breaths. Observing how you're feeling today. Breathing. Throughout this session, I want you to find a steady breath as much as you can. So we're going to be focusing on our breaths here. Lift your head up, look straight ahead. You're going to curl your toes under. Sit down on your heels, push forward, tabletop. Lift the knees, hovering from the mat, holding for 5, 4. Protract the shoulder blades, 2, and 1. Lift the knees and hips up, downward facing dog. Okay, we're gonna roll our spine forward, just where you can stack your shoulders on top of your wrists. From here, you're gonna drop your knees completely down on your mat, tabletop, push back, child's pose. Still curled under your toes. So we're gonna do that again. Shift forward, tabletop position, lift the knees, hover for 5, protract the shoulder blades, scoop your belly, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A slight activation of the body. Lift up to your downward facing dog. Good. Roll your spine forward. Good. High plank. And then now you're going to shoulders past your wrist, shifting forward. From here, protracting the shoulder blades, really focusing on that hollowed body. Squeeze the glutes down. Good. We're holding this position. Strong plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, inner thighs are engaged, 5, 4, 3, 2, protract, and 1, drop the knees, push back to your child's pose. Toes are still curled under. Good. How is your breath? So every time we pause a little bit, I want you to stay connected with the breath, finding that steady rhythm, right? So if it's beating fast or your breath is too fast or too slow, I want you to always come back to that natural breath cycle, right? That's just like pace where you can really find stillness, and we're gonna do that even in a lot of difficult poses, okay? Focusing on the breath here. Tabletop. Lift the knees, hover, and then hollowed upper body. There's a difference when you do this. Scooping the belly. Okay, from here, you're gonna tap right knee towards your right elbow. Good. Drop, still knees hovered. Left knee up, tap the left elbow. Good. This time, right knee up, tap the opposite elbow. Good. A little bit of a twist. Left knee up, tap the opposite elbow. Good. Drop the foot. Push back, downward facing dog. Good. This time we're going to have our feet together. From here, knees are going to be bent. Glue your belly to your thigh. Okay, from here, pivot yourself. Heels will now turn to the right side. And then pivoting again to that center. Pivot yourself. Heels will turn to the left side. Good. Center. And then the opposite side. As you do this, I want you to keep on pushing back. Deeper twist, right? So if it's only here, that is fine. Wherever your twist allows. Keep on doing the twist as you push back with each twist. So as you come back to your center, it's going to be center. And then as you twist, you're going to push back. Good. Keep on doing that. So we're kind of silently breathing. Obviously, we need a full breath cycle. That is probably going to be a lion's breath. but find that steady pace as I want for this class. Good. All right, now let's see the twist. Right feet are going to be together. Right leg will now lift up. Breathing in. Breathing out here. Flex the foot. And we're going to open the hips by bending the knee, facing now the right side of your hips. Good. Stay for a little bit here. Good. Straighten the leg, three-legged dog, square the hips. We're going to do a little bit of a gentle twist, knee to chest, send it outside of the left hand, fall in triangle. Good. Left hand will now sweep up, pivot that back heel down towards the right side. Stay here for a little bit, and then now to add more of a twist, we're going to circle the arms up, right? Circle, and then as you circle, you're going to bend the front knee. Beautiful. Keep on doing that. And now you're going to look down to your mat. So this way, you're kind of twisting. You will feel a gentle twist with your spine. Good. And drop the hand down and coming up to that back heel. Good. Slide that right foot in line now with the other foot. So you're going to feel your legs touching. Good. From here, bending the knees, dropping it down, push back, seating on your heels. Good. You don't have to sit all the way. Obviously, it's going to be hard. You're a little bit off-centered, and that's what we're doing. Okay, shift forward, push back a little bit. Twist. Finding that feeling of, the adductors squeezing towards each other. And then a little bit of like twist. We're going to be focusing on twist. Curl the toes under. Lift the knees and hips up. Downward dog variation. Good. Slide that right foot in line again with the hand. From here, we're going to do a different twist. So back heel will now face to the left side. So this is going to be a lot intense. If you can drop it there, adjust your foot where you can slide this down to where you can drop the back heel to the left. From here, find your balance, right? So the right hand will scoot to the left until you can reach it up and twist here. Intense. Good. We're staying for 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hand down. Step the leg back to your downward facing dog. Big breath in. And exhale, stick your tongue out, lion's breath. From there, steady your breath. Good. Drop the knees here. And we're going to sit on our heels to our child's pose as we warm up the wrists. Okay, from here, I want you to focus on, so you're planting your hands firmly down. You're going to focus on rotating your whole arm without removing the grip to your mat. So elbows or the eye of your elbows, face it up. Good, towards the sky. From there, you're going to spiral your arms in so your eye of your elbows are now facing towards each other. Good. Send it up, face it up again. Externally rotating almost. So spiraling it out and spiraling it in. All right, keep on doing that, finding that spiraling of your arms and see if it is accessible to you. Are you able to drop or have your eye of elbows to face and also to face up? Where is your rotation of your arms currently? Good. All right. From there, you're going to slide your hands down. Tops of your palms will face the mat. Shift your weight forward. And now you're going to shift it back and forth here to warm up the wrists. Okay, we're going to decompress. You could either stay here and do this, or if you're up for a little bit more intense on your palms or wrist, you're going to curl your toes under. Step one knee on top of one palm. Good. Pushing it down just to where it feels good for you, right? And then see if you could continue to do that and do it on the other knee and hand. Okay. From here, you're going to start to bend the elbows, drop your chest. And then straighten your elbows, focusing on your elbows forward, not out, right? So instead of the sides, I want you to focus it in. You're going to protract the shoulder blades and you're rounding the upper back. Good. Splay it out, left and right, and then all the way protract. Straighten the elbows. Beautiful. Keep on doing that. Again, if this is intense, you do not need to put the knees on your palms. You can do this by just placing your knees in front and just keep on doing this. Okay, right? Same concept, just no pressure. I like that for fully decompressing. Just feels good for me at this point. Beautiful. Sit back, finding your yogi squat, malasana. Okay, we're going to be shifting forward, knees forward. Good. And then shifting back. Knees will drop in front. Shift your hips now forward and back. Knees up. Good. Keep on going. 4, 3. 4, 2. For 1, I want you to really open and peel the shoulders back. Good. And then now maybe your shoulder blades are hugging your spine behind you. Good. Maybe not. Wherever you are, we're going to now crawl to our downward facing dog. Good. Feet together. Big breath in here. Breath out. Now find that steady breath. We're going to lift the right leg, or rather the left leg up this time. Breathing in. Good. Breathing out. Bend the knee and flex the foot. Left hips are now facing the left side. Stay for a few. And how's your breath? Find that quiet breath, if you will. Good. Straighten the knee. Point the toes. Square your hips. 3-legged dog. Send it in. Big breath in. Knee to chest. Exhale. Step it outside of the right hand for your fallen triangle. Right hand will now sweep up as you pivot that back heel to the left side. Look up. Good. We're going to circle that upper arm, big circle, as you bend the front knee. Good. Keep on doing that. And then now I want you to get a little bit facing the mat, right? So now you feel a little bit twisted here. That's what I was trying to explain earlier. I might not have explained it better. But you get what I mean, right? From here, instead of here, this is more of a side plank. This is more of a twist. A simple gaze really helps, all right? Or change it up. Drop the hand down, slide it all the way in line with that other foot. It's not going to be perfectly in line, obviously, but then you're going to drop the knees, sit on your heels, untuck the toes. Child's pose variation. Ooh. Maybe your bones will pop, maybe not. So good. Finding, again, the steady breath. Shift forward. Good. Curl the toes under. Lift the knees. Lift the hips. Downward dog variation. Slide the left foot in line with the right hand. Good. From here, we're now going to twist what we did earlier. Okay? So place your weight to the right hand as you pivot that back foot. Heel will now face the right side. Okay, you feel the intensity of your adductors, inner thighs, and even the IT band, right? Left hand sweeps up. Now adjust that foot where you could keep that X shape. You could slide it back. This is a lot more intense. So wherever you are, you can get there. Just find what works best. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Drop the hand down, slide that foot back, and then downward facing dog. Good job. Ooh, how are you doing with the twist? Okay, drop the knees, untuck the toes, child's pose. We're resting here for a little bit, and then we're going to flow some more. I'm going to have my hands next to my legs here. And then we can start to roll ourselves left and right. Okay, flowing some more. When you're ready, you're gonna slide your hands in front, extend it all the way to your full straight arms. Now look down. You're still floating or your head is hovered from the mat. Okay, you're going to slide your face in front as you drop the forearms. Good. Lift up, roll to your upward facing dog. Good. Now we're going to wave the hips. As you wave to the right, you're going to get a micro bend in both elbows. Wave to the left, wave to the right. So you're doing this gently, feeling your back muscles work as you twist gently, right? So there's like a gentle twist left and right. And then push, peel the shoulders back. Roll your toes, downward facing dog. Good. Feet together. And then we are going to do a little bit of a scapula pulse or push-ups, right? So you're going to, if you have a bend in your knees, just make sure to glue your belly to your thigh. Okay, you can still do this even if you don't have a flexible hamstrings. You're going to push all the way down, lock your elbows, meaning straighten, and you're not going to bend your elbows. Lift up, protract, and elevate the shoulders. So shoulders next to the ears, and then sink down. Good. We're doing this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop and push all the way up. Good. We're going to start with the left leg. Breathing in, reach up. Exhale, knee to chest. Good. From here, you're going to side plank. Pivot the back foot, heel turning the left side. From here, you're going to hug that knee up. Okay, so now working on the twist. So we're not just here, we're not there. We are hugging it with our arms. Twist, lifting that foot. You may have a bent knee in that other straight leg or straight. Whatever you prefer, we're holding and then let go. Drop the hand. Twist to the other side for that side plank. Good. Lift up the knee. Hold it with the other hand. You're not straightening the knee. We're just focusing on bent knee. Good. From here, again, we're repeating this movement for 3. Other side. 4, 2. Good. Other side. And 1. We're going to repeat also and do it on the other side. Hug it and drop and lift up. Beautiful. Vinyasa. 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Rolling your spine forward. 1-legged high plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. When you're ready, feet together. Big breath in, reach the right leg up. Good. This time, bend the right knee. Same thing what we did earlier. But we're going to hug it to the opposite side. Good. So grab and hug the right knee. Lift it up. And opposite side plank. Good. That's our 4. Okay, we're going to do 3 more. 4, 3. Good. Feel your weight distributed equally, right, in your side plank. See, as you lift the hips, you actually don't have a lot of wrist pressure here. You do, but not so much, right, for 2. Lift up. So now twisting, hugging the thigh to the belly. Good. And then see, from here, woo, lift up. There's a difference. You feel a lot lighter. And then for 1, hug. And shift to your side plank. Good. Taking our vinyasa. When you're ready, right leg lift up. 3-legged dog. Roll it forward. 1-legged high plank. Protract, protract, protract. Shift forward. Good. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward dog. Whew. How are you doing? Now we're going to add some back bends, okay? We're going to roll our spine to our high plank. We're going to come down to chaturanga as slow as possible, okay? We're going to aim for 5 seconds. When you're ready, shift your weight forward, shoulders past the wrist, breathe in. Breathe out slowly for 5. Bend the elbows, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it all the way down. Belly down and cobra. Good. Whew. How are you doing? It's intense. Drop the belly down. We're going to do more twists. Hands or arms T-shape position. Left foot up. Lift the knee up. Twist to the right side. Facing now the left. Good. Could you either bring that left hand up and over the head for 3, for 2, for 1. Good. That right shoulder is dipping down, really opening and peeling. Back to your center. Good. I like my feet wide as my mat. Right foot up. Lift the knee up. Twist to the left side. Facing the right side, right hand can sweep up. You could either stay here. Big breath in, breath out. Or follow this movement for 3. For 2, for 1, and drop, hand back to your center. Ooh, intense, huh? How are you doing? Now we're gonna do our locust position. Okay, I like my locust feet a little bit together. There's just gonna be a little gap, but this is gonna be a lot harder for your back. So if you are very much new, you could also have your feet wide, right? The wider the hips, the easier for it to back bend. So again, but if you are a little bit up for that challenge, you can have your feet as close as your back allows to back bend, okay? From here, we're gonna have our hands interlaced behind. I like my index finger out. Inhaling, lifting the chest up, looking forward and up. Exhaling, lifting the legs up here as close together as possible, holding that position for 10, 9, activate every muscle, 8, 7, squeeze the glutes, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, relax, push yourself back to your child's pose. We're gonna sit on our Vajrasana, lift your hips up. Rather, lift your torso up. I'm just going to face my center. The camera is focused in the center of my mat. All right. Whew, super sweaty. It is 98 degrees right now, Fahrenheit. Okay. Whew, I love this weather though. We're going to find stillness in our seated position here. Close your eyes for a little bit. It's going to be our rest. And exhale. Now quieting the breath. You could have your hands to your knees facing up if that feels good for you. Now I want you to think about your posture, right? Chest will lift up a little bit as you send your ribs down. Good. Open your eyes. Look straight ahead. Roll your shoulders back. Right hand sweeps all the way up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left hand sweeps back and down. Palm will face back. Good. Inhale, stretch all the way up and down. And then exhale, you're going to bend both elbows to find that clasping of the fingers to bind. Good. Cow face, arms. Puff out your chest. Inhale. Exhale, lock your core, rib cage down. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, release the bind and Release the back hand as you shift forward to let go of the arm. Good. Shake it up. Roll the shoulders back. There's like stopping of that blood flow, if you will, right? You feel that. Okay, left hand sweeps up and right hand sweeps back and palm will face back. Exhale. Now we're gonna stretch both up and down, inhaling, okay? So there's like a resistance, right? You're pulling up and pulling down, elongating your spine. Inhale. You feel that. And if I were to face you, you will feel that like this side is elongating, this side is really down. Exhaling, bending the elbows to clasp your fingertips behind. I'm just gonna show you my back. Good. Whew. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, puff out your chest, look up. Exhale, rib cage in. Hold for 5, 4, 3, breathe, 2, and 1. Whoo, inhale. And exhale, release the bind. Whoo, shift forward to let go of that back arm. Whoo, shake, shake, shake up. And then we're gonna do our camel pose. But before that, we're gonna do swings, right? So right hand drops down to the right side. Left hand will sweep forward. And as you shift your hips forward and up, you're gonna turn and draw that half circle back and sit down. Vajrasana or thunderbolt. Doing that on the other side. Left hand drops down, shift forward and up, half circle, and sit down. So now you're gonna find your own pace here. And as you do this, finding really that arm rotating. Notice all these like things we did earlier, right? When you rotate the arm, it might be easier now for you to back bend. Okay, so observe the little things that happen. So instead of just dropping it here, right? Here, your eye of your elbow is facing wherever it is right now. But then if you kind of rotate it more back, you might be able to get a back bend. So with each round, you're getting a deeper back bend, pairing it with your subtle breath. So see if you find this kind of breath work wherein you're mostly reserving your breath. But there's a few breaths that are intense too, or loud, right? And observe where it is easier for you to get a back bend. I think majority of the people, it's easy to back bend here, the right side, right? Let me know in the comments where you're at in this camel swings or over here. Good. All right, when you feel like, whoa, right? You feel a little bit of that dizziness, but you're not really dizzy just because of that swings, right? And now you feel your spine like, ooh, the obliques, they're warmed up, right? It's like this like body heat. Now we're gonna cup our heels with our hands this way, or I like to do it this way. If you cannot get to your camel pose or ustrasana yet, then keep on doing that half swings. But if you can get there, we're gonna shift our weight or hips up and forward. Woohoo! Finding our ustrasana, maybe looking up, or if you're comfortable to look down, then go ahead and do that. Now finding that alignment of the shoulders, right? You can play with it, rolling a little bit, engaging the shoulders, squeezing the elbows towards the midline, or maybe not, right? Finding that sensation of the camel pose. Navel in, inhale. Good, chest is now lifting up more, right? And then the navel or the belly part is a little bit, what do you call that? Whoop, scooped in. And exhale. Playing with that movement or breath work. Good, to come out of the pose, making sure you come or you move your head last. Right? So from here, you could grab your one waist or butt cheek with one hand and then the other. And then coming back up like a rainbow shape. Sitting down. Good. Breath in, breath out. Okay, when you're ready, we're gonna flow some more. Finding our downward facing dog. Gonna be a little bit faster this time. Feet are gonna be together. We're gonna add in what we worked on earlier. So right leg lifts up. Breathe in. Ooh. Breathe out. Right knee bends. Good. Slide it outside of the left hand. Fall in triangle. Oop, the other side. Good. Lift up. And then drop the hand down. You're gonna slide the foot now somewhere in your midline or your hips, in line with the hips as you shift your weight now forward. Good. Find that what works best. You could either just stay here, or if you're up for that chaturanga, good. Bending the elbows, lifting it up. Good. Right knee towards your chest. Good. From here, you're going to pivot again to that side plank. But this time, we're gonna now find our right leg straight, okay? So you could either grab the big toe, whatever you can grab to find that side plank. From here, we're gonna get into our wild thing, slow and controlled, by getting that elbow bent first, like what we did earlier, and then slowly dropping it behind the other leg. Good, wild thing. Good. Come up. Right hand, circle it up. I like that momentum with the breath. As you plant it down, lift it up to your three-legged dog. Beautiful. From here, you're going to really open it up some more to where you can go as you really fully elongate everything. Dropping the elbows if it is accessible for you. You could do one elbow at a time. And this actually engages the obliques one side and then the other, right? Lift and then lift. Whatever is first. Otherwise, you could do both. If you're confident enough, making sure that you're rotating or spiraling your arms to have your elbows towards your midline. Good. We are now in a dolphin position with one leg up. Hold. Good. Bend the knee. We're going to try to tap the armpits. You don't need to touch. Just tap, lift up. Good. One more time. Tap, lift up, and then energy from your core. Hollow the body as you lift the elbows up. Beautiful. Good. Drop the leg down. Sit down again. To your heels, or just like child's pose variation. And we're just taking a little bit of a break here. When you're ready, shift forward, lift the knees and hips up. Feet together, doing that on the other side. Left leg lifted up. Breathe in. Breathe out, knee to chest. Send it outside of the right hand for your fall in triangle. Sweep the right hand up. Look up. Good. Drop the hand down. Slide it now in line with your hips or your center. Shift your weight forward, shoulders past the wrist. Good. From here, bending the elbows as you slide that foot more down, out. Good. Chaturanga. Push up. High plank. Knee towards your chest. Good. We're going to pivot to our side plank with the bent knee. From here, energy from your core. Lift the hips up. Good. Straighten that leg. You could grab it with your other hand, but I like to do it actively. Otherwise, you could do this, right? Whatever works for you. I just like to do this. I just really feel it more with the side glutes. It is intense. All right, slow and controlled. You're going to bend the knee. Send it back as you really engage the obliques. This way you don't flap, right? And then dropping it down, slow and controlled behind that right leg for your wild thing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Circle the arm all the way up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, dropping the hand down. Good. Lift it up to your three-legged dog. Breathe in. Open it up some more to where it feels good. Maybe looking forward now. You could drop the right elbow first, engage the oblique, and then the left. Good. Lifting the left, lifting the right. Now we're doing both. Inhale and exhale. Engage everything to drop it slow and controlled. Lift up, dolphin, three-legged dog. Good. Bending the knee. Tap the armpits for 2. Lift up. For 1. Lift up. Now you could either stay here or rest, but if you're up to go to our baby bakasana, we're going to tap the knee to armpits. Good. See where you're at. And then if you are able to tap the other, welcome to your baby crow or bakasana. Smile. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slide it down. Sitting on our heels, thunderbolt pose. Whoo. Open the knees out. Somewhere along the lines of your mat. Good. From there, we're going to do another camel. This time, a little bit of a frog variation. Knees are all the way out. Toes, or my big toes, are now touching behind. Like a diamond shape. Okay, from here, we're going to get into a camel. Try to see if you could get there actively without grabbing your heels. Okay, we're just going to do it this way. So lifting the hips up first. Okay, so there's a technique here. If you want to prep for the camel or strasana, right, you can always lift your hips in a back bend shape. Like you can feel or see my back now, it's like half or like side rainbow, right? So as you lift up, see, I'm maintaining that side rainbow with my back to get there. And I'm just basically focusing on the hips. If you can basically lock the torso in that rainbow shape, you are just going to be working now on the hips, shifting forward and back. And it's going to look like this. Inhale. And then exhale. See that shape? That's an easy way to back bend. Again, keep on doing that. You could place your hands anywhere it is comfortable for you to find your balance, right? Or you could have it in a prayer position. Again, rainbow shape, arch the back. Think about chest up as you do this, and then hips forward. Good. Keeping that maintaining position, and then come back. All right. Now, if you feel that, you will feel, if you did not have a support with your hand, if you're actually ready to do kapotasana. If not, then you need to strengthen your back more, right? So there's going to be good, I love practice, just to getting to know the body well. All right, if you're up for that challenge, we're going to find our capo. You could drop one arm down, and then whatever works for you. If not, and if you're not ready, just practice more and then don't do it yet, okay? I don't want you to get injured. When you're ready, though, we're going to do it together. Inhale. And then maybe exhaling, back, bend. Maybe one hand drops, and then the other. Good. I like this feeling with my hips opening more than my hips not. And then come back up, sitting on our heels. Good. We're gonna come to our forward fold, but I like my toes curled under, so it's gonna look like this. Again, you don't need to do this if your toes are not that mobile, right? You could just get into your flip or like that normal forward fold. But if you can grab, you're gonna have your fingertips to support you. Lift the knees first to see how much your ankles and toes are actually stretching here. If it's accessible to you, maybe stretching the knees. Good. I used to not be able to do this because of my bunion surgery. I have a titanium pin stuck there, but now I can do it with my left leg. Good. And then flip the toes to that standing position, finding our halfway lift. Inhale and exhale to completely fold. So that flipping of the toes in the fold position that we did actually really helps so much with the hips as well, right? Because every part of our bodies are interconnected, right? We're going to crawl our fingertips towards our downward facing dog shape. And then stepping the feet to where you are in your down dog. Good. Now we're going to find our steady breath here. Okay, when you're ready, we're gonna do a lot more. Okay, right leg lifts up, breathe in. Good. Knee to chest. Now, this time we're gonna drop it down to the this side plank variation with a kneeling, what is this called? Kind of like a gate pose, right? From here, you're going to have your left hand up. Kick that left foot in line now with your hip. If it's over here, that's fine. You know now you have room for improvement, right? This is what I want you to get. Okay, from here, you're going to drop the hand down, okay? You're not going to touch that foot down. You're going to lift that right foot up towards your bum. And then pivoting yourself now, turning facing the mat. Good. Drop your chest and chin down. Look up. Kick it up all the way. And then push up. Getting into that shape. Again, do not drop the foot. Okay, we're doing that for 3. Inhale. Exhale to drop. Chest and chin. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up. Good. For 2. Keep on going. For 1. We're going to do it last time. You're keeping that leg covered. I know it's burning. Your gluteus medius is working here. And all the way up. Good. Drop the knee. Push back. Child's pose variation. Good. We're doing that on the other side. Have your hands to that downward dog shape. Knees up, hips up. Downward facing dog. Feet together, left leg lifts up, breathing in, breathing out, knee to chest, drop it down to the sides of your mat, good, right hand sweeps up, kick the right leg up, in line with the hips. So when you do this, being mindful that, see like, right, there's an engagement here. So feeling glutes a little bit more forward to get that line. So if you're facing here, you'll see yourself. Should be straight, right? Not back, right? You want to send the glutes forward and then rib cage in. Good. We're now going to drop the hand down and left foot, both will kick up. Drop the chest and chin for 4. Up. For 3. For 2. Last one. For 1. Whoop. Good. Lift up. And we're going to stay and end in a child's pose position. You can drop the head completely down. Have your hands to your sides. We're going to rock sides to sides. Oh, did I say we're going to end? Sorry, we're going to rest. We're not ending yet. And I like to just talk a little bit while we're resting. So that thing, when you are able to get to that lifted leg down and up without dropping it, that's actually really, really great for your glutes. If you are not able and you're cramping, you feel like, oh my gosh, that was so intense, it means you actually have probably weak glutes. So you want to work on your glutes. That's a great one. And also you could just do simple squats, goddess, which we're gonna, maybe let's attempt it right now. I'm gonna add it in. Okay, this is supposedly not part of it, but come up to your downward facing dog. Okay, we're just gonna get into our goddess, lift left leg up, breathe in, exhale, and step it inside. Facing now the side of the mat, pivoting yourself, goddess position. Good. All right, from here, lift up to your cactus or bending the elbows, and then you can start pulsing it here. the drill that I posted, I'll put it in the description box. That's a good one. From here, I have that knee all the way up and back to goddess. It's a great way to strengthen the glutes and also this way of pulsing, right? Horse stance. It's really, really good. And also, if it's hard for you to straddle press up, that's mainly what's driving to straddle press up. Obviously, flexibility is required, but to get your straddle press easier, it's your gluteus medius working there. Whew. All right, we're gonna do a side twist. Left shoulder drops towards your midline. Face the right, and then the other side. Ooh. My bone's still popping even if I'm fully heated. I love twists. For scoliosis, so good. Whew. And then pulse. Good. Baby pulses touch the tops of your glutes here to the sides. It actually is working too. Whew. Lift up. Ah! Did you feel that burn? If you did that with me the whole time, you feel the burn. And then let it flow naturally. Oh, so good. All right. Now, one of my favorite ways to do this, you could do this with a wall. Imagine I'm next to the wall behind me. And we're going to shift balancing. Okay, I love balancing asanas. It's so helpful. Like the whole foundational series of asanas are so important and key to progress beautifully. And what I mean by that is that you get to be advanced and experience advanced asanas by just sticking to the foundational asanas. Super important. Okay, from our goddess, I want you to focus on your feet parallel towards each other. Obviously, it's gonna be really hard, right? But just from here, you're just gonna try. Okay, and then up. Bend the knees and up. We're doing this for 5. More. Up. 4. Up. 3. Up. This is just great to really work on ankle mobility. Every part of the body is like you want to really fully mobilize, right? All right, now we're gonna turn the heels inside. And now maybe we can point it all the way out, right? It's gonna be hard too. But then you're gonna bend the knee, lift it up, finding your half moon. Okay, so we're gonna do half moon, goddess, and then half moon to the other side. So obviously, your legs are not gonna be fully pointed up, and that's okay. Finding that alignment and finding the balance this way. So if you flop like me, you could always drop the hand, obviously. But I like to challenge myself to do this without flopping or dropping the hand. Okay, so keep on doing that. I'm just gonna forward. We're gonna do it for a few more. Goddess, half moon, goddess, and then this way you'll also feel when your head is lopsided or like this sideways, you'll feel where you lack, right? If my foot wasn't all the way up, it's just such a great way. Balancing asana is so great for proprioception. And now lifting my leg as high as possible. And as you do it all the time, you get your proprioception. All right, from here, that's a good one. Right knee down towards your midline, 90-90 lunge, and then goddess. Other side, 90-90, and then goddess. Last set. Good. And we're gonna end in pincha mayurasana straight to lotus. Okay? See how your legs are mobile and if you can do lotus. Whew. I'm going to enter in a straddle position, pincha mayurasana, come to lotus, and then I'm going to lower to baby bakasana. Okay, in lotus. Baby crow lotus position. All right? When you're ready, this is now our kind of peak pose. And let's take our straddle, whatever you want to do with me. See if I have the energy left. Right straight line. And then bending the knee to find my lotus. Good. From here, curling myself, rounding the spine. Ooh, and compressing. Whew, baby, bakasana, intense. Lotus, that's always intense for me. Whew. And then side bends. You can always end in Shavasana. Big breath in first, reach up with me. Exhale, down to your heart. Thank you so much, guys, for practicing and sweating with me. I hope you enjoyed that flow. I'm so sweaty. It's probably now 102. I would think I would flash here on the screen what's the temperature, and it's perfect timing. The sun is almost here. And if you like this video, you guys, it helps a lot if you do give it a thumbs up. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed again, and I'll see you on my next one. Oh, make sure you're subscribed. Bye.